and welcome to the evening news on RNN Rizz News Network. Brought to you by BlueChew.com, male enhancement pill. Give you some so you can give you some.
I know I got mine.
Lord, I'm Claire Bear.
And I'm KK Jones, here to deliver today's top stories.
Thank you for joining us on this Friday, April 4th, 2025. Today's broadcast covers a range of important topics from around Natty, Kentucky, and around the globe. Stay tuned as we delve into important topics, expert analysis, and all the things to keep you informed.
Now let's get to today's top stories. Trump said, what?
What'd he say?
Okay, y'all, today's top story is starring our favorite Florida man, Donald Big Indictment Energy Trump. So Trump is out here running his mouth again, and bruh, the math ain't math.
Can you walk us through what you were thinking about why you decided to put a 90-day pause?
Well, I thought that people were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy, you know? They were getting a little bit yippy, a little bit afraid, unlike these champions, because we have a big job to do. No other president would have done what I did. No other president. I know the presidents. They wouldn't have done it. And it had to be done. What was happening to us on trade, not only with, you know, if you look at it, not only with China, but China was by far the biggest abuser in history, and others also, but somebody had to do it. They had to stop because it was not sustainable. Last year, China made $1 trillion off trade with the United States. That's not right. And now I've reversed it. It's for a short period of time, but we made $2 billion. We're making now $2 billion a day. And somebody had to do it.
Bro, what?
$2 billion a day.
This has had no subject, no verb, and negative credibility. It's giving AI-generated nonsense.
At this point, he doesn't even try to make any sense. He's throwing words around in a blender and hoping to sound smart. He'd be like, American freedom, 1977. Like, he's just saying a whole bunch of just bull crap at one time. He doesn't care about sounding credible at all.
Honestly, I think he be trying to see what he can get away with. Like a toddler telling him that he didn't eat the cookie while covering the crumbs, brushing the crumbs off his mouth. But you know what? His fans eating it up. They be like, he's a genius. Meanwhile, this man just said the moon is made of ketchup. Man, be for real.
Honestly, I believe that the American people are mixed up because they need some form of entertainment after his first presidency. I feel like his first presidency caused so much drama and trauma to our lives that now it's just entertainment that he's giving us. Something that he does very, very well. That's what he should go back to.
Now, let's talk about Trump's latest courtroom drama. Okay, y'all, at this point, Trump's been in court more times than my cousin's baby daddy. I swear, every time I blink, there's a new indictment. Like he's doing a courtroom residency. Because this man got more dates than Beyonce's tour.
Well, I don't want to bring the Queen Bee into this because she actually makes it to all of her dates. He doesn't ever have to appear in court. That's his whole plan. That's why he ran for president again. Because if he didn't run for president, then he would have to actually show up to these court dates.
Bruh, it's like he's walking late into detention, head down, lips tight, looking like he just got caught sneaking snacks in the movies.
This man is ridiculous. I mean, it's like he's doing everything in our face without any consequence. If he was a regular person on the street, he would already be locked up and up under the jail.
Bro, at this age, he should be catching charges. He should not be catching charges like this. The only thing he should be collecting is Social Security and coupons to Golden Corral. Anyways, today's trial, I forgot about what today's trial about. But
because it doesn't matter.
Period.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to show up. They can keep on. I think the court system, the judicial system, is trying to make light of what the charges are, what the indictments are, but it does not faze him. He doesn't have to appear in court as a president of the United States of America. He just doesn't have to. So it's a ploy. It's a ploy to keep us satisfied as American people that they're trying to do what it is that they're supposed to do as our judicial system. However, he doesn't have to go. So they're just basically, as the young children say, they're playing in our face.
I just know this lawyer's being group chat like, y'all, we got excuses. Should we just say he's just sleepwalking? Anyway, I'm KK. Back to Clara.
I've had enough of this Trump business. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather in Cincinnati, Ohio today. Hallelujah, Brown. Good evening. It's your favorite millennial meteorologist, Hallelujah Brown, and I am bringing you the hot tea and the hot tips because, baby, it's getting sticky in these streets. Now, let's talk about this heat wave. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. Yes, 9-5. So if you work outside, it's best you get that bread, get ahead, and then leave because it's baking. But don't worry, because we'll cool down tonight to a low of 69, which is a nice break. You can still throw on those booty shorts because your paper's long. Hydration is key tonight, so keep that water clutched like a bird. Weather warning, though. We do have some strong winds coming in, strong enough to snatch back lace, lashes, and those bad attitudes. So, if your bestie's lace is lifting, make sure you do the right thing before she's exposed on TikTok. All right, that's your weather report for today. Make sure you stay cool, stay safe, and remember, if the humidity makes your edges curl up, that's just nature's way of letting you know that, baby, you're blessed. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Hallelujah, for the beautiful weather report. I'll tell you one thing, opening day was a big success last week. The weather was amazing. We had a chance to get a lot of good interviews. And what, you have fun? You got any good things?
I had a blast. It was amazing. The parade was beautiful. I got a chance to ride on the float with Patrice and the Juneteenth committee, as well as the Nero Women's Association. That was amazing. We had a lot of good energy from the crowd. Ohio Media School students were out there with their cameras. They were getting a lot of good footage. You know, they had a lot of good feedback. It was an amazing time.
Now let's have a special report from Tina Marie.
Hello, I'm Tina Marie, and welcome to Rizz News Network's special coverage of one of Cincinnati's most beloved traditions, the opening day parade. Baseball season is officially here, and the Queen City is buzzing with excitement as fans line the streets to celebrate the Reds' big day. The energy here is absolutely electric. Thousands of fans, young and old, have packed the streets of downtown Cincinnati, decked out in their Reds gear, waving signs and cheering as the parade makes its way through the city. The opening day parade is a tradition like no other, dating back to 1920 when it was first established by Findlay Market. Over the years, it has grown into one of the most anticipated events in Major League Baseball, with Cincinnati proudly holding the title as the only city where opening day is treated as an unofficial holiday. The parade is in full swing, and you can see floats, marching bands, and plenty of familiar faces making their way down the route. Fans I've spoken to say this is one of the best days of the year and one of their favorite family traditions. And with perfect weather and an exciting season ahead, there's a lot to look forward to. And speaking of traditions, one group that has become a staple of this parade is the Houday Chicks organization. If you're from Cincinnati, you know that love for sports here runs deep, not just for baseball, but for our Bengals as well. The Houday Chicks have been part of this parade for 10 years now, bringing their signature energy, spirit, and community involvement to opening day. I had a chance to catch up with the CEO of the Houday Chicks, Miss Sanji Rogers, and here's what she had to say about exactly who the Houday Chicks are and why this parade means so much to them.
I got the CEO here, Miss Sanji Rogers, of the Houday Chicks. Miss Sanji, do you mind telling me who exactly are the Houday Chicks?
Houday Chicks are women from all ages, races, that come together to tailgate. Our passion for the Bengals brought together, but our community was together.
Thank you so much. I see you got your red fan here. You ready to get your boots on the ground? I see y'all get the boots on the ground. Thank you so much.
That energy is definitely on full display here today. Whether it's baseball or football season, one thing is clear: Cincinnati fans show up and show out. In downtown Cincinnati, for Rizz News Network, I'm Tina Marie. Back to you in the studio, Clara.
Thank you, Tina Marie, for that special report from downtown Cincinnati regarding the Reds opening day parade. That would conclude our news tonight. Make sure that you come back tomorrow, same place, same time, for the news that you can use on RNN Rizz News Network, brought to you by BlueChew.com Male Enhancement Peel. Get you some so you can get you some.
Yes, sir.